Hey everybody, welcome to the Throwback Thursday GMG channel. Hey boy, howdy. Why am I doing this? Well, this is a brand new YouTube channel associated and sort of parented off of the GMG main channel because in 2025, the YouTube algorithm has now changed. Subscriber counts don't mean anything. View counts don't mean anything. You only get pushed in the algorithm, which means succeed financially and are able to keep doing this. If your content is of one type, I don't even know if this is going to work for this channel. But I have 4,000 videos, of which over 200 are out of print, small print, and just classic tabletop games under the hashtag Throwback Thursday logo. So in this hashtag Throwback Thursday episode, you're going to get to go through all 200 of those, which you've probably never seen if you're relatively new to the channel. They are old. But you mean some of these games are 20, 25, 30 years old anyway. And there'll be separate playlists. We'll be reposting the old content, syndicating it all with this header. So you can go back in the algorithm and hopefully you guys can see it for the first time. So sit back, relax, enjoy some old school content, old school miniatures, and watch me and my friends dig up games that you probably never even heard of. And we'll be back with this every Thursday, probably until the end of time, because there's so much of this, as well as entertaining you with new series. Hey everybody, another episode of Throwback Thursday. Let's play. Today we're taking a look at Warmachine Prime First Edition, the game that started it all back in 2002. This game was pre-released at Gencon, and 20 years later, I think its mark on the miniature wargaming landscape, especially the competitive landscape, cannot be overstated. Now you can check out my rulebook review of this rulebook. PIP 1001. It's almost like RTB01 for the Privateer Press lineup. And today I'm going to be joined by Jordan as we throw down with the original 2 metal battle boxes for Menoth and Cygnar and show off the game in all of its glory, black and white cards and all, as it would have been played basically after that Gen Con in 2002, 20 years ago, between battle boxes. So I'll show you the table, I'll show you the forces, and we'll get this underway. And if you want to check out the review, you can open the cards and watch the flip through and sort of commentary on the rulebook. Here, ready to rock and roll is my Mark I battle box collection for Menoth. It's Cryx, a Crusader, a Repenter, and a Revenger. 2 light warjacks and a heavy warjack was kind of the mix for these early battle boxes, with the exception of Khador that came with 2 heavies instead. And you had a fairly toolboxy warcaster. You can see I did paint this back in 2002 when they first came out. So this is my Cryx. He's fairly Space Marine-y with his cool Pope hat, and he's seen some wear and tear over the years since then. But this was the original Menoth warcaster that I painted. Here's my Revenger. I was very into mud and battle damage back then. My Repenter with his flamethrower. Not the best battle box warjack, but he had his uses. And the Crusader, a meat and potatoes heavy with a big flaming mace, who came into his own later on in 3rd and 2nd edition, Mark II and Mark III. And your black and white cards. And the first thing you'll probably notice is the differences, like the point values. So for instance, when you flip these guys over, they gave out victory points based on their unit type. So you got 5 victory points if you killed Cryx, although you typically ended the game if you killed him. His field allowance was, he was a caster, so 1, and his point cost was 84 points? 64 points. You actually spent points on these guys. There was no dodging, yeah, 64 points. No dodging paying points for your warcaster. 93 points, 76 points, and 76 points for the other 2, which means overall most of the battle boxes are about the same here. You're looking at 152, about 300 points overall for the cost of the box. You had your spell list in the back. This is all pretty familiar, even in black and white. Your health track, your feat, Menoth's Wraths, all enemy models within Cryx's control area are knocked down. Your Spellbreakers special rules like Dispel and Reach, so 2-inch reach, 2-inch melee range, and Dispel all upkeep spells on a target expire when hit by a Spellbreaker. He had an anti-magic pulse, all upkeep spells in his control area expire. Cleansing Fire, a massive blast of flames for 4 focus, range 8, AoE 4, and power 14, and his fire on a critical hit, which is still any doubles. Immolation for 2, 8-inch range, and damage 12. Again, causes fire and a critical hit. Lamentation, this is his amazing upkeep spell. Enemy warcasters in AoE pay double to cast or upkeep spells. Basically, he had a no magic ability when you were in his control range. And he had one of the larger control ranges for the first warcasters. Protection of Menoth, +2 def and armor on somebody for an upkeep. Retribution, if target warjack's damaged, the attacker suffers an equal damage roll, then the spell expires. And Ward, target warjack may not be targeted by enemy spells. So he's a pretty great battle box caster because he jacked up his warjacks and made them really good. Your Revenger, he had a shield, so his armor went up to 19 with his shield. You can see the shield bonus was actually added right there. He had a POW 13 with reach on his halberd with powerful charge, +2 its charge attack roll. And then repel, if you hit him, you got pushed back an inch. So all those melee range 1 guys would get driven back when he was being fought. He also had an arc node, so you could throw immolates through him if you needed to. And then the Crusader with his awesome power 18 mace with crit fire. He had lots of damage boxes, but armor 19, def 10. Really easy to hit, and only mat 5. He was bad at hitting things. Because basically they assumed that you're going to have the Choir, which was a later expansion for them, to up their mats. So they were very bad at hitting things that when they weren't boosting. The Flamethrower is a spray template. I believe it was spray 8. No special rules there, but it did... POW 12. Didn't cause fire. Bone of contention in the original release. No fire on his flamethrower, which you would have thought would. This was fixed in Redux, but yeah, it was kind of a bone of contention. I got some other accessories here from the same era. My Gale Force 9 token set. G-Force 9 did a very cool set of first edition tokens for the different warcasters. This one, it was specifically for Krios. I think you also got tokens that you could expand it with. So this was basically for the battle box. You can see the picture of it on the front. But you get extra tokens, which I expanded for Severius and the Hyrule Claimer, I think it was. And the measuring tokens, I didn't even open these. I've had these for years. But a measuring token set for quick measurements and for your blast templates and stuff too. And then I even have some wreck markers that we'll use today for the Crusader and the lights. If somebody gets destroyed, they leave a patch of difficult terrain. And here's Jordan's Cygnar, a starter set. This is the original Mark 1, led by Commander Coleman Stryker. Look at him right here with his sword and his big blowed out hair. Look at that. So now you've got Disruptor Pistol, which is actually really cool. You can't allocate focus to guys who get disrupted.
His sword also disrupts.
Absolutely. He's got a bit smaller damage grid at 17, I think. And then Invincibility is his feat for +5 armor for Cygnar models in this control. It's everybody, not just his battle group. Arcane Blast costs 3, range 10. It's funny because I have Immolation, which is like a in-between. It's cheaper but lower damage and lower range. You got Arcane Bolt, which is basically the same as Immolation. Costs 2 but range 12. Less damage but longer range. Arcane Shield. You get Magical Barrier adding +3 armor. That's an upkeep spell. Blur +3 def against range attacks. And then Earthquake. Everybody's knocked down. Costs 3 and he's only got 6 focus. But range 10 and a 5-inch AoE. And then Snipe, the Charger loves Snipe. Increase the range weapon's range by 1 inch per focus point spent. So you can, it's up like the current Snipe, yeah, it's 2 for 4 inches. This one's just, you jack it up as far as you want. You can give it +6 inches range if you want. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very, very different.
Oh, is it not upkeep anymore then?
It's not an upkeep either. No, you just do it once. Yeah, Snipe's very different. Oh, it is upkeep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if you just blow it all in the first turn to add him like +6, then he keeps it for 1.
Interesting.
At the end of all that, yep.
Interesting.
The Charger's got a double tap gun, rate of fire 2, POW 12, 12-inch range. The Battle Hammer's only POW 12. That's really it. Nothing special other than that. You got a Arc Node over here in the Lancer, though. He's got a shock field. If you hit him, you take a damage to your core attacks, which sucks. Automatically, and then you mark it before you make the damage roll. And then his War Spirit set defense, which means +2 def when he gets charged, and reach for 2-inch melee. This shield gives him an armor of 18, which is nice when he's fighting. Yeah, and he's pretty respectable defense 13 as well. Both your lights are pretty hard to hit. Your heavy even defense 12. Mine's only defense 10, and you get a mat of well, they built all the Menoth warjacks with the idea that the choir's there, so my mat's only 5. Oh. I'm mat 5 route 4. Yeah, we don't fight so good. You have crit knockdown on your hammer, which is powerful strength 18, just like my mace. But you also have Tremor, a star attack. You get to roll a dice and add the POW. And you compare, 2 dice, not the POW. You compare this to the defense of every model within 2, and then everyone's knocked down if it equals or exceeds their defense. So my defense 10 guy on a 3+ on 2d6 gets knocked down if you make your star attack. It does no damage and can't be boosted, but is very, very good at knocking down a whole bunch of guys within 2 of him, and then you go in and spend focus for the kill because you auto hit in melee. You do only have a 1/2-inch range though right now. because this is an early edition of the game. So unless you have reach for 2 inches of range, you have a half an inch engagement on everybody.
Lancer's got reach.
He's got reach. He's got a 2 inch reach, but it's a bit shorter. The heavies in Mark III have a 1 inch reach when they can reach it because their arms are really long, but it's a bit shorter reach in Mark I. Moving forward, the encounter level we're playing is a duel. It's up to 350 points. We're playing roughly 300 each. Plays about 30 minutes, and it's when 2 warcasters cross paths in the wastes. So for 2-player games, in a typical game of Warmachine, 2 players are fighting across a 4x4 playing surface, and we've set up our battlefield and terrain here, the ruins of this village we've encountered ourselves in. We each roll a d6. The highest roller chooses any player, including themselves, to be the first player. Once established, the turnover remains the same for the rest of the game. The players then deploy their armies, deploying up to 10 inches out from a table edge. Deploy troops so that they are all their troopers are at least in skirmish formation or closer. The second player then deploys all their forces. Right, so I get to use my sweet ancient Gale Force 9 first edition token set, which actually came with tokens for all the spells in the battle box. So we'll dice off right now for who's first and second player. I got a 2. Yeah. You got a 6. Well, with authority, you can choose who goes first and who goes second.
You can go.
It's usually better to make me go first, yeah, because I have to move up and then you get to respond.
Yeah, it's a pretty short range game, so I can respond.
And in this edition, it's just 10-inch deployments. It's not like you're losing deployment for going second. So, Cryx and his battle group, we got the Crusader, the Retributor, no, not the Repenter, sorry, and the Revenger. The Repenter over here, the Revenger, and the Crusader ready to rock and roll. Cryx in the middle with the 7 focus. And then you get to deploy opposite. Now, this is a duel, which means when one warcaster dies, the remaining machines all go inert and you add up victory points. Now, it's probably not going to matter because even though the 2 warcasters are worth 5 victory points each on their cards, you get the remaining victory points for these guys going inert. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be 12 victory points as soon as you kill one of the warcasters. All right, so you deploy up to 10. And then I have the first turn. So first turn. So starting with the maintenance phase, I gain all of my focus up to my focus stat, which is 7. I get to apply it. So I'm going to want to run, which means I'm going to start handing out focus like crazy. And then I'll keep 4 for Cryx himself. Now, in later editions, you would gain free focus automatically for your active cortexes. I don't get that. However, start with your full focus.
I was going to say, I start on
that's right.
1 still, right?
That's right. And then you regain it at the start of your turn as well. We start with our full focus, which means you're not naked for focus because you add focus to your armor stat in this edition of the game, so you are still super armory even though you haven't had an activation yet. Yeah, armor 20 is pretty good.
21 actually, 21.
Pretty good. Right, so now my control radius is 14 inches, which is lots. It's way out to here because I have a big giant control check. In this edition, the only thing you can pre-measure is control. There's no pre-measurement otherwise, although in later editions, of course, that would become a thing. So I'm going to start with this big guy, and he's going to run. He's movement 4, so he only runs 8 inches, and that'll cost him his focus. My Repenter, who's an arc node, which is handy because he'll be able to help me channel my spells, is also going to run. Now he'll run 10 because he's speed 5. So he's going to go 8. And then 2 more just to keep up with this buddy. Last but not least, the Repenter will run 10 up behind this building for his focus. Now let's get to going. He's going to cast some spells. We would like to not die. So the first thing we're going to cast is we're going to cast, let's say, Protection of Menoth. And we're going to use that to make our Crusader not as crap as he otherwise is. Because I don't have a Choir, which is a unit that's also in first edition, because this is a battle box game. So for 2, I gain Protection of Menoth. He's +2 defense and +2 armor. So he becomes armor 21, defense 12. So he's a bit harder to hit and knock down. A handy little token for that. That cost me 2. And then I can also cast Lamentation. And this is an important one for later because I'm going to upkeep it. Everyone within my control, who's an enemy warcaster, has to double their casting cost for spells and for upkeeps. And now, this was banned in later editions. You could charge something you could see for extra movement and your activation. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to walk. It was a cheeky maneuver that everybody did. Because you could always declare a charge and just fail it because you didn't pre-measure your charges in this edition of the game. And that meant that you would gain an extra 3 inches of movement. I'm just going to walk instead, though. Because I don't want to get snipe murdered by that charger. Because I don't have any armor on me right now. So I'm just going to walk over and try not to die. Cygnar turn 1, which means your 6 comes back and you can allocate as you like to your warjacks.
I might, not allocate, actually.
Throw a bunch of spells out that you can upkeep next turn. That's not a terrible idea, yep. It's funny, the battle box games were all very, you kind of played chicken for a minute.
Yeah.
And for that reason, they ended up throwing a thing called Killbox into later editions of the scenario sets. where you couldn't sit in your deployment zone or you would lose. You start to give up victory points for sitting back home. But in this edition of the game, the original one, it was all kind of a game of chicken until somebody committed. So activation phase then, you're sitting on 6 focus?
It's possible because I don't remember how to play this game.
Okay. It's a movement and a combat action, right?
I can cast spells at will.
At will, during his activation, yeah.
Striker.
Oh, and himself with that sweet disruption pistol. So he's going to spend 4 on it? Yeah. Whoa, so he's got a plus 4 inch range, but it upkeeps for 1, because these are the weird first edition rules where it doesn't say it doesn't. So he's getting 4 extra inches of range on his 12 inch range disruption pistol.
Stack of things under it. So
sounds good, yep. Left.
And then I'm going to throw Arcane Shield on...
Smart. Everybody can only have 1 upkeep spell on them, so Striker had to put on one of the ward
No, I'm just deciding between
the Ironclad and
the Lancer.
Got it.
Who wants to be extra tough, and I think it makes sense to throw it on the heavy, so that he is
extra armory.
Heavy.
Sweet.
Striker is gonna move.
You can walk 6, I think. He's a bit faster than I am.
Is he speed 6?
He might be. Yeah.
Cygnar is all kinds of 6.
Yeah, you guys are way faster than us. Our armor's not powered by anything except our belief that it works. So we don't walk as fast as you do.
We're just gonna like stroll forward though because we've got hella range right now.
Perfect.
And shoot your.
So you can check your control. You can't check your range
So
until you commit to it. Yeah,
range.
which is 12. Do you think that's 16 with plus 4? It's close.
No, I'm only range 10 to start, so I don't only.
Oh, 10 to start. So you'd be 14. Got it.
So now I'm just gonna chill.
Sweet.
Mean, there's no point really to totally range you out here.
This is true.
Well, okay, cool. We're just gonna chill there, and then the Ironclad is gonna move up 5.
Can't run because he's not got any focus, but he can take a walk, and everybody's actually relatively quick. These guys walk 6.
Speed.
Your lights have like speedy legs.
He'll probably not be able to shoot either. So
I mean, you can check and then just not do it anyway. 12 inch
take
range.
a wild shot at the heavy.
Go for it. 12 inch range? No, just out.
We'll advance for 6.
Be ready to arc some nodes. All right, turn 1 complete. Everybody's out of focus, but all of our spells are up now, which is nice. Turn 2, and it's time to advance. All right, wow, I got 7 focus. So what do I want to do? I want to upkeep my 2 spells, so Lamentation and Protection of Menoth are going to get upkeeped. And that puts me on 5, which is fine by me. I'm going to start... I think we're just happy to walk now, because we're pretty close. 5 feels like a good idea, and we're going to begin the walk to freedom. So we're going to go with the heavy. He's just going to walk 4 under protection. Be like, if you want to disrupt me, go for it. Then we're going to go with the Lancer, and he's going to walk his 5, staying out of the woods because it's difficult terrain. Penter's going to walk up, and he's going to walk 5 as well. Just getting in the war because you're not quite in charge range. You only charge 8. And then I think I just run. Yeah, we're just going to run. It'll enter activation. We could arc a shot first if we wanted to. Let's arc. I can move. I can walk and cast. Or I can cast before I run.
Yeah. Can you? I don't think you can cast and then run. Unless that's
you can declare a charge at a range and then do it. I don't actually. I might not be able to run and do it, but I'm just going to walk then if I can't do that. So I'm going to shoot... I think some cleansing fire. No, immolation. We're going to throw an immolation because they're only 8 inch range. Never mind. We're going to do absolutely none of that, and we're going to run to make sure you're in our control. So I can run 10, and I want to be out of range of your guns and in cover, but make sure you're in 14 of me. So I'm going to run to here. Lamentation. I'm going to camp, and then I'm going to check my control. You're stuck in my control for some sweet upkeep shenanigans, but I'm just going to camp my 5 focus and lock all this stuff down. So it's your turn 2 now. So upkeeps will cost 2 instead of 1 if you want to keep either of them up.
We'll just keep the snipe.
Smart. So it's going to cost you 2, so you got 4 remaining. Any other allocation?
We're going to give 1 to the Lancer. And... you need to spend focus still to fire your second shot in this edition.
If you have more than 1 rate of fire, yeah.
So we're going to give 1 to our friend Mr. Charger.
Oh, you can fire twice with his rate of fire too. Oh no, buy the second one.
That's
right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You buy the second one.
Because you just need 3 to do it.
That's right.
Full Charger fun
full
time.
Charger, yeah, full Charger murder time. Can't do the 2. Yeah. All right.
And we're going to do some stuff.
Activation phase.
Yes. We'll start with our friend Mr. Charger. He's going to advance.
I remember, I think you can still forfeit your movement to aim in this.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. You're you try.
Okay, that's true. No, I don't have very good defense. True story. All right, he's gonna walk up.
Advance, and we're gonna target you with our dual cannon. Remembering things. Yes,
10 inch range.
Anyways.
All right,
after range. We're going to fire.
Okay, so the Repenter has a defense of 12.
Oh,
and an armor of 17.
Oh.
He's very slow, but he's not that easy to hit. So I think your rat is 5 or 6. 6, that's right.
Wait, actually, I should check these things.
It's true.
No, charges are only 5.
There you go. So it's a 7 to hit. So it's average dice. You could boost. You have 1 focus on you.
I'm just going to do the boost for the powerful attack.
Go for it, and this boosts both.
Both, yes.
That's right.
So we'll boost in.
All right, so extra dice. Looking for a 7. Cranks it, and it's a critical. Do you have a critical effect?
I do not. He's
okay.
Just a charge.
And then it's boosted damage as well. So I am armor 17, your power 12, so minus 5 to this roll. So that's going to be
5 damage to your
location of 6. Oh, right in the right arm and it lapped. So taking out the right and then the left sort of like edges. No extra shot because he doesn't have the focus to put it out. So that should end his activation.
Yes. So he's
Coleman?
going to chill over behind his warjack here. And he's going to throw a, he's going to try and shoot his disrupt. He's going to check his control range. That's what he's going to do. Yeah, okay, so he's going to shoot
his
gonna
disrupt him.
Disruptor pistol at the big jack.
Makes sense. Now he's under protection of Menoth, which means he does have +2 defense, so he is defense 12 as well. 10 goes to 12, and armor 20. If you hit me, I lose all my focus points, and I can't be allocated focus point. It's 21 right now. Yeah,
I'm not good. Even boosted damage is going to.
But it does keep me from running him or doing anything fancy with the next turn.
So I will.
Does it get rid of upkeeps on him?
No.
Okay.
Not, that's like bless, I think, or something.
Sweet. I do have that. I do have a ability to get rid of upkeeps. See a 6 to hit.
This is always where I struggle with this game. Do I boost or do I not? And I always make the mistake.
When you think you should probably.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it because I want this to happen, so it does not mess my day up.
You got it. Looking for 6.
Dangle it. Probably a good thing we did.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit.
And then I'm disrupted, so no focus for him next turn, and he loses any focus he has. Not that he has any.
You know, I'm gonna one focus isn't gonna make the difference probably.
Well, you can also invulnerability after this if you want to get +5 armor, because this is probably the turn.
Yeah.
Because if you're in my feet range, then this is the turn I try and kill you probably.
Yep. So we will be. What's your thing? You do knockdown on everybody.
Everybody's knocked down. Yeah.
Oh, that just like totally messes up my total plan for this turn.
I mean, you're still gonna have your. Well, I mean, he'll be out of it, and you're still gonna have your whatchamacallit. You're still gonna have your invulnerability. Your feet won't go away.
Yeah, no. I just realized like what else I was gonna do for my turn for just generality. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
21 minus 10. That's probably a big whiff.
0.
10, 20 total. It's nothing. That's all right.
He's out of the fight for this turn. Okay, and you're gonna feed. So everyone's +5 to armor right now. So everybody's very hard to hurt.
So we're gonna move the ironclad in the way of people directly charging onto me.
Makes sense.
And then the Lancer is going to use his focus to run and
jam everybody up.
Engage everybody.
Oh, look at that! Smart. And if I beat on this guy, I get tons of damage back to my cortex. It does block my charge if that happens. Remember, if I knock you down, though, it doesn't matter. You're not engaging me anymore.
Yeah, I know.
So it does mean Krios will have to go first.
You will have to have trouble hitting me with him.
Yeah, it means Krios will have to go first, and I'd have to knock you down. Right, well, so here's the problem I've now been presented. I have a bunch of things in the way of my assassination run. I have a charger, or a lancer, sorry, up my grill. He's going to burn the brains out of anybody who starts wailing on him, which sucks unless I break his shield immediately. I wonder if I can arm lock him, and that gets rid of his shield. Sorry, I can't actually, because I need a focus to do it, and I can't allocate focus to the Crusader this turn. So I think I want to give, so I'm going to upkeep, I think upkeep and protection, I mean, it doesn't make any sense anymore. I need the focus. Lamentation. I think I keep that. And go to 6. It's worth keeping the pressure on Lamentation, I think. I'm going to assign 1 here to you, because that way you have powerful charge, and your charge attack would be boosted. We do free you up to charge over Coleman. And you'll be automatically hitting anyway because you'll be knocked down. And then I think we give 1 to you to boost the damage roll on the Flamer, potentially. That gives us two bolts, potentially, to do other things with. So there we have it. We have the run. I've got 4 with Lamentation on Krios. I've got 1 on each of the lights, and then this guy's just derping along, being a heavy that can't do much right now. So we're gonna start with him. He's just gonna walk over, and he's gonna hit you so bad. Defense 13. I'm only mat 5, so this is like living on a prayer. I just walked. Yeah, I can't charge because I don't have a focus.
Correct.
So you don't get to set defense against him, but you do get the just being depth 13. I have to hard roll an 8 just to hit you. Ha! I did with an 11.
Okay then.
Boom. But, no boosting damage, so that'll be the column. And then I'm POW 18, which I think is just a straight dice roll now. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to get a Cortex burn from this no matter what I do. 10 to the 2. Holy moly.
Ouch.
I remember loving these dice. Also burns a point of my Cortex out. I hit you with the hand. Make you taste the ring finger. Alright, so this is also going to need an 8. No, that's a 6. That one's going to miss. Well, that's all done. I think we kind of have to go with Krios now. The problem is I don't want to go with Krios. I really want to knock something down first, but I got to try and kill Coleman this turn or it's going to get spicy. You're also armor, what, 17 right now? No, 18?
No, he's 20 right now. Well, it doesn't matter. You're going to flatten my defense to 5.
I know. Well, the defense doesn't matter. It's the armor, yeah, I'm worried about. I guess I could wait a turn. I think I'm going to have to, and wait till you don't have the other stuff, the invulnerability. So we're going to go with the Revenger, and he's just going to... I can't charge you because you're engaging me, so he's just going to go into melee. So he's got melee of the shield as well.
Cool.
He's going to stab you with his halberd. He'll boost the attack roll, because actually, no, we're going to boost the repulsor, because I'll get it. Oh, no, you have reach. It doesn't even matter. Yeah, we'll just boost the halberd. So boosting the halberd to hit with 3 dice. We're looking at mat 5 for an 8. Nope, that's a 7. We'll go with the shield, not boosted. That one hits, that's handy. So it is damage 9, so minus 9. Oh, do we get anything? 0 to the 4.
9,
but it does repel you.
So 9 plus 9 is 18, matches my armor.
That's your army. I don't do anything. So repel, if the Revenger hits with the repulsor shield, or if the Revenger is hit with a melee weapon, its opponent is pushed back an inch. So you are pushed directly back 1 inch. So to there.
I'm okay with that.
Boop. And that means I think we go with the Repenter. He's engaged, so he can't fire his flamethrower, so he's just going to walk over and hit you with the flail.
Did you take your...
You take a Cortex damage, that's right, to my...
Zots. I forgot how much I like Lancers.
Revenge. Oh yeah, Lancers are great. They're super trolly in the Battle Box game, too. So, he needs to hit you with a War Flail now. He is mat 5, so he'll boost his attack with his 1 focus to hit on an 8. Gets ya. Has critical nothing. So it's just POW 13. So dice minus 5.
Yeah.
See if we get something. 2 to the 5.
2 to 5?
So gets his Cortex burned. Except Krios.
Yeah.
So he can't see you, though, is the problem. Because there's nobody, everyone's in the way. So I think he's not going to be able to charge. He's going to walk. So he's going to walk into engagement range.
So he got the reachy.
He does have reach on his big boy. And he's going to smack you. I do have a mat of 7, which means I will hit you on a 6. Got it with an 11. And then I will boost the damage roll, because why not? You can't burn my Cortex. So losing a focus for that.
Make him count.
And he is POW plus strength 14. So that's minus 4, so 2 to the 6. Oh no. Apply another attack and try and hit on a 6 again, which he does. And then he'll boost it. Down to 1. How much damage you got left? A bunch?
Yeah, fair amount. You're close to taking out some systems, though.
Well, I've done 5 to the 2. Moving out, your defense becomes 10. So I'm going to buy 1 more and go to 0, which is bad. And we're going to hit you on anything, because it's a 3 now. And I can't boost the damage, though. It's minus 4. I don't think I kill you. I do 2 to the 6. I lose nothing.
Thought I was about you. But
well,
I got the important stuff.
You did. Did I break your shield? Yeah, I didn't break your shield, because you lose the shield armor if I did. Damn.
Shield's got 2 hit points left, basically.
Oh, so close. All right, well, that's my turn. So Lamentation's still up, which is good. So we still double everything, and we're on a turn bottom of 3.
Say goodbye to this.
Say goodbye to snipes. You got your 6 focus then.
6 focus. I could be super rude.
Sure.
Yeah, Virgo.
3 to the Charger. Oh, it's Guns and Clock.
And it's double the cast, too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no Earthquakes. You can walk up and do your star attack, though, potentially with the Ironclad and knock down everybody.
I was just thinking if I could throw my armor back out on someone, but...
I think Earthquake affects your Lancer, too, though.
Yeah.
But he could get up afterwards, maybe.
I'm not concerned about Lancer.
Oh, he's going big because he's got 2 functional arms.
Yeah.
Look at him.
You don't have to play the game I was going to play.
I could just stab you with the Lancer instead.
Ooh, the Ironclad.
Oh, you keep nothing. Oh, so generous.
Yeah, it's going to be this is the turn.
Move. This is a bold move. Bold play, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off.
Yeah, this is like a plan with kind of a really bad backup plan.
Okay, I like it. I know all of this.
Okay, let's go.
All right, who's going first?
The Charger is going to... No, the Lancer's going to go first.
Okay.
Let's just try and make what I want to have happen first.
Sweet.
So he's going to just keep on jamming his junk up in here.
Okay. Keeping everybody's melee.
I'm just going to do the all reverse.
Yeah, yeah. Back in, and then back is front. Got it.
Yeah. And we're going to shield punch this dude in the face.
Oh, right in the cortex. 10 now, which means you hit him on a 5.
Only mat 5.
I know, but I'm only tough 10, so...
I'm used to when these things are mat 6, and it's like, what?
Everything's worse. Got me.
That's fine.
It's an 11.
That's a hit. And the damage is pretty bad, so we're just going to roll.
He's damage armor 18, so dice off.
Minus 9.
Okay.
I'll do the math after. Whoa, 10
1
plus
point.
9 is 19.
So 1 point to the... Oh, no, it's 0 points, actually. Sorry, he's armor 19.
Oh.
But I lose my Cortex point, which is the important thing. Now, does it disrupt or just burn my Cortex?
Shock shield.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, just burns the Cortex.
Yeah. Against Mr. Krios.
Spirit protecting Mr. Krios.
We're going to boost the attack roll. Because what's your defense?
My defense on Krios is 14.
Yeah, that's definitely warranting a boost. Because we need a 9.
Boop. Boost the dice roll. Get some of the 10.
Bam. And
Armor 15. More attacks as opposed to straight damage. Yeah, that makes sense.
Boosted attack rolls. So
All
it's
right.
minus 2.
Minus 2 to the roll.
Respectable 5.
I've got 18, so that's pretty good.
Kill him, but...
So buy and boost another one. Hit on a 9.
Oh!
No, an 8.
Short.
Missed.
Away she goes.
Ironclad clock, I guess.
Pretty much. Yeah. Because the Charger can't really do anything else right now.
Until everyone's knocked down.
Yeah, so he's gonna lurk. No, so Ironclad is gonna charge this. What's his defense?
His defense is... He has powerful charge, not set defense. He's defense 12.
We're just gonna charge him.
Okay.
I should just walk.
So you go straight in, and then faces middle. And then you're going to make your star attack? Or are you going to make a regular attack?
I'm just gonna jam dudes up big time here and mess you up from being able to do anything later.
Sounds good. You gotta do a big one with the first hit, though, remember, because he has a repulsor shield. So it's going to knock you to melee as soon as you hit him.
We'll be boosting the attack roll also.
Might as well. It's automatically boosted for damage because he charged.
6 plus
Got him.
Critical.
Yep, so he's knocked down.
Knocked down.
So I'll use my own knockdown token for that. Bam!
And 18 plus...
So 18 plus 7 is 25. His armor's 19, so that's going to be 6 points of damage to the... 2. So 6 to the 2 will take up part of his left and his movement. Knock you back an inch. So once again, whoa, to there. Heavies only have a half-inch melee range in first edition Warmachine, so the repulsor shield actually meant something.
Going to just kind of lurk in this direction.
And Bodyguard Coleman.
Not exactly. Hang
out, not take a shot because everyone's engaged.
Yep. And then Coleman is going to run behind this forest.
Oh, like it. Moving away. All right, well... We are not disrupted, which is nice. So that means that we can allocate everybody focus. We do have a knockdown Revenger, though. Unfortunately, if I finish off this Lancer with the Ironclad, he's going to lose his Cortex, which is not good. So I think we have to start with Krios. So Krios is going to keep up keeping Lamentation, so it's going to give him 6. He's going to hang on to 4, and he's going to give out, I think, 2 to the Crusader. We'll start with Krios, and he's going to try and kill this guy before he burns out everybody's cortexes. So, just a standard attack. You are movement broken, which I think reduces your defense to 7. Hit on kind of anything, which I do. And then, do I boost the damage, or do I just take it at dice off 4? I'm going to take it at dice off 4. So 2 to the 6. Shield is gone. Fantastic. We will buy an attack. So your armor's down to what now? 16? So buying attack, hitting on anything again. And then dice off 2 this time. I should be able to finish you off. 7 to the 5. I think that does it. Enough. So he becomes a wreck. As you remove his model, and I'll use one of my wreck markers here, but you're basically a pile of arms and legs. And the important thing here is I reduce my own movement walking through it. The news is I'm not engaged anymore. So how do I want to handle that? Is going to be the question. I think I go with you, and you're going to stand up for 1. Am I done with Krios? I need to figure out if I'm actually finished with him. He hasn't cast any spells yet, which I could do because he would have an arc note over there. So I think I'm going to throw Protection of Menoth on the big guy again for 2, and then just camp 1. So now we go with, do I want to feat this turn? If I feat this turn, there's a possibility I engage Coleman and I kill this Ironclad. God, it's so tempting. I will feat this turn. He's inside 14, which means we'll knock you down. We will knock you down, and we'll knock down Coleman. That'll be done. So, let's do it. Let's go with the... let's go with the Revenger. He's going to stand up and forfeit his combat action. It's so tempting. Before you can't run. No, he'll forfeit his movement just to stand up. Now he'll forfeit his combat action. He'll just move. He's going to go walk. Now he can walk. It's going to be difficult terrain, so he can walk 2, like 1.5 to here. And then he'll have like 3 inches left, basically, which will move him like 1.5 inches. So he's just going to go to there. Make a hole for the big boy, and he's going to walk. He'll just walk over to the Ironclad and start swinging. And he'll be auto-hitting because of his being knocked down. So auto-hitting, I think I still roll to see if I crit fire you. I don't double. And then POW 18, what's the armor of the Ironclad? 18, it's just straight dice here. So the first hit, 8 to the 1.
Oof,
hand.
my good weapon.
Oh no, the hand is POW plus strength 11. So it'll auto-hit, but I'll be -7 to the roll. 3 to the 3. Apply a mace attack. It does 4 to the 6. And I'll buy a mace attack. And it does 3 to the 6. I jacked him up a little bit, but not enough, I don't think.
You can still punch people in the face.
Yeah, he's still pretty ready to hammer people's faces off. And that means I need to go in with the Repenter as well and gang up. And we're just going to hit you with the flail automatically at POW 13. So just 1 hit, -5. 1 to the 3. Well, at least you broke your legs. And that is my turn. Your turn 4. 6 focus. I am, however, standing in the wind against that charger.
Yeah, so he's definitely getting 3 focus.
That makes sense.
And I can see you if I just stand up. That's
Yep.
great. And then I have 3 focus, and I'm just going to leave on him. I think, should I give it to my friend, the Ironclad, to do things with?
Yeah, and I hope I don't get loose if you do.
Pretty much, like, I'm not going to
back on the charger run?
Yeah.
That's fair.
So he's going to stand up by sacrificing his movement.
Okay, so no aim bonus, but you are standing now.
So we're going to powerful attack boost.
Yep. So the core attack right now is going to be boosted for both attack and damage. I'm def 14, armor 15.
9.
So 9 on 3 dice. Cranks it.
That'll do it.
And then I'm armor 16 because I am camping 1 focus right now.
-4.
Oh.
Good
Holy moly. So that's
15.
11 damage?
Yes.
That's a lot. Quite got me, but it's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 left. Oh, you got to hit me with this next one.
All right.
This is it. This is for all the marbles.
Buy and boost. Get it done, son.
And 9?
Oh.
No, 6!
I thought that was going to roll off and I get a reroll. No.
I got 2 health left. Oh, I got to seal the deal this turn then.
Wow.
Your control, so you can see if this is 6 inches across, which I think it is.
It is.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we got it.
So you're going to walk in 3.
Yeah.
So you can see through at 3.
Yeah. We're going to buy a shot against Cryx with the D pistol.
Well, you get a free shot, right? This is your combat action now.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you stood up. You actually do have to buy a shot. Because
Oh.
you can't because you forfeit your combat action.
Right.
To stand up. So you can't do this because when you forfeit your combat action, you can't buy more.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Yeah, it'll be one or the other. Oh, I'm so lucky I knocked you down.
Okay. So, new plan. And you're
So you could forfeit your combat action and cast a spell at me, though. But it'd be double cost. It'd have to be something that costs. Yeah, I don't have enough. Well, I mean, if you forfeit your combat action, you could walk in and still cast magic. But Lamentation, I think, is going to keep you from doing that anyway. Yeah, you need 4 focus to cast anything.
Damn, this always happens.
I know! It was I mean, you did everything right, too. It was just the dice.
Do that.
Yeah, you got to forfeit. Because you have to forfeit, I think your only option was to cast spells, and Lamentation's keeping me safe.
I just think I could run around the forest, but I can't run.
You can't run because you have to forfeit your combat action, and all you can do is walk. Yeah, because you're knocked down.
Stupid Lamentation.
Stand up.
Shoot him.
Shoot the Revenger?
Yeah.
Okay.
With a regular shot.
So I got concealment, so I'm def 14 right now. I'm also in melee. Oh no, I'm not in melee because you're knocked down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take a pot shot, and if I disrupt him, cool, and if not, also cool.
Sweet. Rat 6, you have 8. Hey! Nope.
No. That's
Disrupting is it would have gotten rid of my arc node too, which is cool. I'm pretty sure.
My Ironclad.
Your Ironclad can still go. He gets to stand up.
Stand up. Excuse me.
And smash somebody.
And punch the who's like looking very punchable. That light warjack with the stupid flamethrower.
Wicked.
Because I just can punch you. I can't really. Well, I can try and hit you with the hammer too. I will try and hit the big. He's got the protection on Menoth though now.
He does. He's def 12 right now. Yeah, armor 21.
So we're gonna we're gonna go all against the stupid little guy.
Against the Revenger.
This one.
Oh, they're Penter. That makes sense because he doesn't push you back.
Yeah.
Okay. Def 12.
Fisting. 6 plus the dice.
5 misses, and then
So now
hammering.
we'll try and hit you with a hammer.
1. No.
That's fine.
1 dice because your system's crippled there. Yes. Looks like you're 4, so it's my 5, and I gotta figure out a way to do this. I'm going to upkeep both these spells, which will put me on 4 focus.
5 focus.
5 focus. That's right. Thank you. And then I gotta allocate some. Now you can actually heal your power field in this game by spending focus, but I don't know if that's better than just trying to kill you right now. So I think what we do is we put 3 on. How many boxes does the Ironclad have left?
Not many.
He's got a decent amount, I think. I think we have to kill you with the big guy. So we're gonna put 2 on him. We're gonna keep 3 on Cryx, and that's it. Let's go with the Crusader first. He's gonna hit you with his hammer, hitting on. That will do.
Is it?
That's an 11, 12, 11.
11 doesn't make it. 12 needs to be.
If your movement's out?
Oh, right. I forgot
Yeah.
movement's out. Yeah. Sorry. I was like, I've got good defense.
It's just straight dice. 7 to the 5 with a hand, which does 7 plus 6, plus 5 is 12. Only armor strength 11 on this one. So that's minus 7. 1 point to the 5.
What's left?
Buy an attack with the mace and hit with an 8. Plus 5 is 13. And then 5 to the 6.
He is now dead.
He's a wreck. All right. He becomes a wreck marker as well. And these guys are no longer engaged. Well, all right. We need to make the chimichangas. So we're going to go with you, Mr. Guy. And you're just going to walk 2.5 inches so that we can stab you with a big poker stick. I'm only def or mat 5, so I think I need a 9 to hit you. 11's to hit you. Def 16. 10, that was close. 16, that's pretty legit. And then The Repenter goes? No. Yes, I think he does. The Repenter's just going to advance and hit this guy with a flail. Mat 5 needs an 8. Nope. Importantly, you're engaged. All right, we need to not die. And that's the priority here. So how are we going to do that? Well, first things first. I think we're going to cast Immolation. It only costs 2, so we're going to cast it, and we're going to boost it onto him through the Arc Node.
Can you do that while you're engaged?
So you're not engaging me.
But you're engaged.
I can do it while I'm engaging you. I can't do it.
Sure?
I'm pretty sure. So I can't actually channel it, because if you're engaged by me, I count as being in melee. So, I guess we just camp our focus. Camp our 2 and 1 and hang on to 3. And then we move. Oh, you know what? No. We're going to spend 3 to heal and go up to 5 left, because you can replenish your power field in this. And then I'm going to walk into cover and behind my Warjack. My turn 5.
All right. I'm going to give 3 to the Charger. Okay.
So you're going to take a free strike?
Yep.
All right, so free strikes, +2 to my melee, and it's considered a back strike. 9 plus 7 is 16, so I hit you.
Yep.
The damage roll is automatically boosted. Power 13, what's his armor? 16?
16.
So -3.
Oh!
Ooh, 14, so 11 to the 4. Not the worst, not the best, but you got me. And now you can start blasting. I do have cover, though, from the wreckage. My def currently with cover is going to be 18.
Okay, so I need 13 to hit.
13 to hit on 3 dice. You can do this. So powerful shot. 13s. He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
He just missed
12. Oh.
Try again. The 3 and I was
Try
like,
again.
Oh, yeah.
You can still do it. You can still do it. Buy a shot rate of fire 2. Needs that 13. Oh, yeah, with a 14. Okay, so he hit me, but I don't think the damage roll's boosted now, is it?
It is. Powerful shot.
Oh, because it's still a powerful shot, because you do it for both. Okay, because it's not an action. Got it.
And you're at just armor 14?
Armor 15.
-3. I need a
5 to kill me. 8 will kill me. Ooh,
sorry, hurling.
You got it.
Yes.
There you go. That's going to be a 11 -3 is 8. 5 left. Cryx is down, so that means the remaining battle group goes inert, and Coleman manages to walk away with it. Oh, look at that! With 1 jack left, he squeaked it out against the legend that is Cryx.
Control range.
I know. Well, I mean, and that's what he's got going from this. He's mostly a ranged assassination caster in this edition, especially in the beginning. He likes a Redeemer that he can just pop rockets through that are boosted by the choir. But out of the battle box, you still get a pretty compelling game. And back in 2002, 2003, there wasn't anything like this. This felt like playing a game of Magic the Gathering with miniatures, which, I mean, you're talking about the contemporary box set for 40K being the 3rd edition box set. So we're talking Plastic Dark Eldar and Plastic Space Marines.
No, I don't think
going into Battle Macragge.
Oh,
so
okay.
Battle Macragge was the box after that. So
I was Mark 2. I was a Mark 2 guy.
That's right. So yeah, Mark 1 is 2002, 2003. The pre-release is in 2002, and then it fully launches at Gencon 2003. And there's really no game like this. You got a really compelling experience out of the box set. There's not much more. Like, when you play a 500-point game, which is standard size, you have to think that this battle group is 300. So you're getting, like, a couple units in a solo. You're not getting many more models, maybe 8 to 10 more models in the game. So I would have, like, Choir, maybe some, Spear Guys, some Flame Guard, Temple Flame Guard, and then something like a Redeemer, maybe another Heavy. The Repenter might get swapped out for the Redeemer. And then maybe some solos like the Paladin of the Wall, because that's what's available in the 1st edition box set. Yeah, or Eris, the Mage Hunter. She was available in the original rulebook too. So in Mark 1, core out of the rulebook, there's not much more between a duel and a rumble. And a rumble is the 500-point game level, and you'll see us play that one next. So we got a look at Warmachine Mark 1 ending an assassination kill for Cygnar as they managed to finally take down with their guns the Menoth Warcaster Cryx without actually taking any damage. There's their actual Warcaster, but losing 2 of their jacks in the process. So big thanks for watching. Of course, if you do want to check out the GMG review of the rulebook, it'll still be up here in the cards. It's like Mash. Upgrading.